I was saying, let's start the recording. Hello, welcome to Witchy Wednesday Live with me. I'm Romany from Romany's Realm. Hello, and this is currently a live stream on Ustream, but if you're watching this on YouTube, then this is no longer live. Okay, this was filmed before and it's now not live anymore. So there are people in the chat talking to me, hopefully at some point. And yeah, you get the idea. I'm talking to people in a chat, I'm not talking to myself, although that's been known to happen as well. So what I'm doing today is basically putting random stuff together. No, see, I was silly. I did this before I started recording. Let's get on this. Come on. Right, you see these kind of things where you hang stuff, and it's called a shambles. It's like a dream catcher for witches. Okay, and you can make them out of anything. These are crystals and spoons. These are proper dream catchers with feathers. These are like wands. Okay, crystals. You get the idea. And you can hang them in the window, make it very pretty. Got a big twig thing, and it's supposed to be minimalist decor, but since I don't do minimalist, I'm going to hang loads of pretty stuff on it. So eventually it will look something like this, but a lot more ornate. That's what we're aiming for. Look at this, isn't it pretty? I'm going to put this in the wall on the wall in my magical corner. I've now set up my magical corner, my journaling corner, which is in the window where I'm going to put this shambles thing. And it's really nice. It's a hi Galena. It's a no tech zone, except for, obviously, I like to listen to things when I'm working and when I'm doing stuff. So, yeah, sometimes I'll have my phone on Spotify or play music or an audio book, or sometimes I'll just queue up some YouTube videos and put those on the tablet or whatever. But I don't go on Facebook and Twitter and all that stuff. I don't check emails. I don't do work. I wake up in the morning, I make myself a coffee, and I go and sit in my little corner, and I wake up slowly. So this is going to go in my little corner. This was, isn't it beautiful? Can you see the different colours in it? This was made for me by my friend Bev. Isn't it beautiful? She hardly ever makes anything because she thinks what she does isn't really that good. Seriously, dude. Isn't it gorgeous? Hi, cat. Look at this. It's so sparkly and pretty. And it's got this beautiful little shambles type thing on the front, on the top, with all these little crystals and beads and pretty stuff. And she wrote on the back, instead of sending me a birthday card, she sent me this. So I'm going to hang that in my corner. I'm going to get a notice board and hang stuff like this on it, because obviously I can't hang things like that in the window. But for hanging in the window, I have all this stuff. This isn't for hanging in the window. This is, these are, what are they called? Oh, they have a name. What are they called? Hawaiian hang them round your neck, flowery type things. What are they called? Garlands? Hawaiian garlands? No, they've got a proper name, haven't they? Where's Nadine when I need her? Anyway, I've got loads of these. Bought them really cheap on eBay, as always. They're just silk flowers with like tubes, and they're on nylon strings. I think it's just cotton string. I think it probably breaks fairly easily. So I've got unbreakable thread, which is also invisible, which is awesome stuff. See, this stuff. Can't see it. Well, you can kind of see it there. If I catch the light with it, you can see it. But it's supposed to be unbreakable. Oh, maybe this isn't the unbreakable one. This might just be the invisible one. I've got two. I've got one that's invisible and one that's unbreakable. Or I just had a weak spot in that one. Leis? Is that what? Leis? Yeah. See, this doesn't break. So I was going to use that because it does break if you put a lot of pressure on it, but not when you just kind of, if you just tug it, it doesn't, you have to put quite a lot of force on it, because I don't want to use something like fishing line, because obviously if the dogs get caught up in that, that's really dangerous. I want something that if the dogs get caught up in it, it'll break and, you know, they won't come to any harm. But I'm going to hang these in the doorway to my right, over there. See that big old ugly doorway that leads into the kitchen? Yeah, well, I want to do something a bit prettier with that. Because I sit in between two doors, which is weird. I don't like sitting in between two doors. It's like sitting in between two mirrors. It's very bad chi. Leis. Okay, I don't know if that's pronounced Lees or Leis or Leis or Lays, or I don't know how that's pronounced, but Leis these are called. Okay, thank you for that. I knew they had a proper name, I just couldn't remember what it was. So yeah, I've got about 20 of these, and what I'm going to do is chop them so they're long strands, put two together, so they'll be like that, and hang them in the doorway, like a bead curtain, but with pretty flowers. Yeah. And because I'm using unbreakable thread, it's not really unbreakable. It can be broken. It's just got a very high tension. So if the dogs get caught up in it or anything, it'll break. And it's no trouble to just throw them back together. In fact, could probably even do it just with the thread that it's on, because I think it's cotton thread. It looks like cotton thread. Yeah, I think it's just 6-strand cotton. So I could actually do it with that. Anyway, that's going to make that pronounced lays. Right, so Leis pronounced lays. Thank you. So that's what these are called. Hawaiian hang round your neck, look pretty things. Now, to go with those, in my magical corner, and I hasten to add, I only got these because of the colours. I'm not a huge butterfly person, but I thought for a magical corner it would be nice. But look at these butterflies, aren't they pretty? And they're 3D. You kind of put two bits together. So you put a small bit and a big bit together, and you bend the wings up, and they're like that. Oh, you can't see that very well, sorry. Like this. So you put a little one and a big one, and you bend the wings up on the top one, and then you stick them on the wall, or the window, or wherever you want. Obviously I haven't done that yet, I've just taken them out of the bag. But rather than being the usual kind of butterfly colours, you know, all icky, we've got a dark red one, we've got a blue one that I'm not awfully fussed about, got a big black one, look at that, isn't it beautiful? We've got a bright pink one, which of course I like, so far I only don't like the blue one. We've got an acid green one, which is not one of my favourite colours, but it's very Halloween looking. We've got another black one. How unusual is this to get black butterflies? I mean, usually these are all candy colours. We've got a pale pink one, which is just, it would be okay with a dark one, you know, maybe a black one. That would be alright. We've got an orangey one, which goes with my room. We've got another green one. Another blue. And a couple of white. Aren't they pretty? And you bend them up and you stick them on the wall, and they're 3D. They stick out off the wall like that. Actually, I could bend one up, couldn't I? Instead of just pretend showing you, I could actually show you. Is Tracy in? I don't think Foxy's here yet, is she? She's probably on her way home from work still. Hi, Tina. Right, okay, so it goes like that, you see, and then it goes on the wall. There's the wall, and it goes on the wall, and it looks pretty. Isn't it cute? And you can double them up, obviously. So you could put maybe a black and a white together, stack them on top of each other, like that, stick them together, and then you've got a little pretty double butterfly. Aren't they cute? But I really like them because they're my kind of colours. I mean, my room colours are gold, so orange, red obviously is my predominant colour, and black and white, so that covers those. I absolutely adore pink, bright pink, and I can cope with this because it's got sparkles on it. I mean, come on, it's pink with sparkles, who's not going to love that? This is white, I can deal with white. I'm not overly fussed on green, but it is pretty, and it's kind of Halloweeny looking, I guess you could say. It looks Halloweeny to me anyway. So there's really only the blue ones, and I'm sure I can gift those to somebody, you know. So yeah, I thought those would be cute. Might put them on my notice board. You're all very quiet today. What are you doing? Are you colouring? Are you colouring in your colouring books again? So let's put those in there before I mess them up. Oh, I've got them in the wrong way round. There we go. So I've got butterflies. Oh, that needs to go back in there as well, or I'll lose it. My dad's coming up in a couple of weeks, and he's going to help me hang this. We've actually got the stick things that I've got are actually proper dried stick, like dried branches. You've seen them before, they're in my window. So they're quite dry and brittle, and if I put too much on it, it's going to be very what's the word? Heavy, and it'll probably break. You're colouring. Cat's colouring, okay. You can't type and colour at the same time, I understand. Yeah, it's going to be very brittle. So what I'm going to do, my dad's got a piece of copper tubing. So we're going to put, he's got end caps and he's going to hang it from the ceiling. And I'm going to wrap the, like with ribbons and cords and pretty stuff, onto the branches, onto the tubing. So it'll be nice and hefty. The tubing will hold the weight without me having to hang stuff on the branches. So really light stuff I can hang on the branches, and heavier stuff I can hang on the tubing itself. So it looks like it's hung on the branches, but it's not. And then we're going to hang it from the ceiling with fishing wire. So I've got this as well. These cost me pennies. Oh, I've got another one somewhere. Where's the other one? Must be in my box. I've got two of these, just hangy things. They're just got a hook on one end, and they're a hanging thing. And like literally, that's all there is to it. You could hook it in a circle like that if you wanted to. Make a nice necklace, that, perhaps with a smaller hook. But yeah, these are on wire, heavy wire. So I thought for the copper tubing, because the copper tubing, my dad said the copper tubing is shiny, so I thought I could wrap this around to disguise the tubing a bit, you know, mix it with, I've got some suede lengths, like fringes, I've got some pretty ribbons and stuff like that, just wrap it round randomly to disguise the tubing, but these will catch the light. And where it's going to be hanging, it's going to be hanging, I've got like my window is kind of like that. It's that shape, It's a really long, tall window, but it's like that. So half of it, let's do it that way. There you go. Half of it opens outwards at the top, but the bottom doesn't, and it's got a big bar across the middle. So if I hang something here, when I open the window, whatever's hanging here is going to move in the sunlight, move in the breeze, catch the light, make pretty jingles, like a wind chime, sun catcher kind of sparkly thing all in one go. Ta-da! Oh, so yeah, I thought, see, now I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, if you doubled it up like that and kind of hung it not equally like that, kind of like a double layer necklace, you could hang things off this as well, like charms and stuff, and that would be really pretty as well. But the idea is I just want to make bits and pieces, and rather than make a shambles and then put it up, I want to hang up the bare bones of it and then just do odd bits and pieces like this, and you know, just hang it randomly, and then when I get bored I can take it all down and start again. And I've got like this is a beautiful necklace. When it's not tangled up, it's a gorgeous necklace. Seriously, it's lovely. Honestly. Nah. This is because I took it down. It was nicely wound together. There we go. Now, I love this necklace, but even though I'm 5'8", it's a wee bit long for me. You know, nobody needs a necklace this long. It's supposed to be one of those that you double up, but I don't like wearing it like that, because if Maddie gets caught in one piece, it goes tight on my neck and then I choke myself. So what I thought was I'm just going to measure it quick. So I would actually wear it about there. Oh, now I've got to try and undo it with one hand. Okay, so this bit is too long. So there's another bit of spare beading I've got. So what I thought, if I take, I've got to think about this. If I take this bit off here, okay, like that, and hook that bit onto that bit of chain there. I'll have to take this bit off first. So I'll take that bit off. So I've taken out the middle bit that's too long. Hook this back up. Oh, it's fiddly. There we go. Yes, I should be using jewellery pliers, not wire pliers, but I can't find my jewellery pliers. There we go. Now I've got a shorter necklace that I can actually wear, because that's the only reason I don't wear it, is because it's too blooming long. Hi, Nikki. What time is it where you are? Okay. That actually might still be a bit long. It might actually still be a lot long. Okay. Let me think about this. I don't need it to be that long. But those two sides don't match. Oh, there we go. There's the middle. Those two bits don't match. Oh, it doesn't match all the way around. That's weird. Necklaces that are not symmetrical. How annoying are they? Right. hang on a minute. So I could take that bit out as well. Hello, Shabby. Hi, Claire. Okay, so I can take this bit out as well. This is too long here. So if I take that bit there off, ooh, wrong side. And take that bit off there, and then take that bit off there. Can't see which side it needs to bend. That bit there. Okay, now I can put these two bits together. That. Oh, don't do it with your fingernails. Goodness me. Got the pliers out so I wouldn't do it with my fingernails. Still do it with my fingernails. So, hook that back up onto there, like that. There. Now I've got a reasonable length necklace that's got a lot of fancy stuff in the middle. So that I can actually wear now. That's much better. So it's a long necklace, but it's still, it comes down to the top of my boobs. So now I've got these two pieces here, like this. This one I might even be able to break into two because it's really long. So I can use those for part of my thingy. What am I making? I am making a shambles, or bits that I can hang on a shambles. Okay, I've got, hang on a minute, let me go and take a photo. There's a good idea, and then you'll be able to see what I'm talking about, won't you? Hang on a minute. Okay. I don't think we need flash on. Got bright lights going already. There we go. Okay. When I showed you my Discworld diary a couple of weeks ago, maybe longer, they had a shambles in it, which is like a witch's dream catcher. And I've got, come along, hurry up. Here we go. I have this kind of stick thing that I bought at Christmas. These I've got berries, got fake berries, but it's real sticks. And it's got like little LED lights. Can you see the twinkling bits? The little LED lights. And at the moment I've just got it stood up in a jar and I'm hanging stuff on it. But it's not strong enough because it's proper twigs. So my dad's got me a piece of copper wire, a copper tubing. I'm going to fix it onto the copper tubing so I can hang it in the window, and then it'll be strong enough to take the weight of lots of crap hanging off it. And we're going for, where is the one that I usually show? On my Pinterest board, if you go to Pinterest at Romany, my magical board has all sorts of these things hanging on it. Like literally thousands of them. This is the one that inspired me. This is just amazing. Ugh. Of course it's on Etsy, so it's sold so you can't see a bigger version of it. You see that? It's just like millions and millions and millions and millions of necklaces and earrings and beads and dangles and all sorts of things. And I thought, combine that with that twig thing and some sort of twinkly lights, and wow. And it's not something that you have to make the shambles and then hang it in the window. I can hang it in the window and then I can just hang stuff on it. And you know, I've got bits of necklaces, like it's a lovely necklace, but it was way too long, so I never wore it because, like, literally this came almost to my knees, and I'm tall. So I've just taken those two bits off. I haven't closed the clasps yet because I haven't decided if I'm going to hang something on them. I've got these things, which are literally just hanging wires of beads. I've got two of those. I've got these. Now these are beautiful. These are bracelets. I absolutely love them. I really do. I love this one particularly. This one Shazam gave me, which I absolutely adore. But they get caught in absolutely everything. Like, seriously, they get caught in my hair, especially with dreads now. They get caught in my hair. I tend to wear lacy clothes and things. Oh, where did my screen go? Hang on. There we go. Sorry, my screen went funny. They get caught in absolutely everything. So this one, I thought I could take the dangles off it. And this one, I might just take the charms off it and just leave the beads. Some of these charms get caught and some of them don't. Like my shoe charm and my key charm get caught, but the others don't. But I really like this bracelet because it's stretchy and it fits me. But these bits get caught in everything. So I might take those off. Yeah, exactly. I can just keep adding to it whenever I feel like it. And I've got like thousands of pairs of earrings and stuff, and I hardly ever wear earrings because they get caught in my dreads. So I can hang my earrings and stuff off it, which would be somewhere nice to keep them where I can appreciate them. And then if I want to wear them, I can just take them down, give them a quick wipe off and wear them. You know, they're still there. I've still got them. So, yeah. I thought that... Ooh, just knocked my drink over. I thought that would be really cool. And then I've got all these. Let me move this out of the way. I've got all these, which my goddaughters sent me. They picked these specifically for me. Oh, that was a bad idea. Look, I've got little skulls. I don't know how well you'll be able to see these. I've got little skulls. I've got twinkly charms. These in like 2 or 3 different sizes and different colours. I've got these little tiny stick-on charms, which obviously I can't hang, but I could, if I hang this on something, I could stick-on charms on the back. Or I can just leave it as a mirror, because look how shiny that is. I've got little tiny snowflakes. Aren't they gorgeous? My skull. You've seen my skull. I think that's all that's in that one. Tipping it out was a stupid idea. Oh, I know. Bit of paper. That should do it. A bit of cardboard. That will do it better. Let me grab this. Tipping it all out was really stupid. I won't do that again. Who am I kidding? Of course I will, because I'm stupid today. Yeah. I need a bigger bag for all these things. Oh, I've got glittery sequins as well, holographic sequins. There we go. They're going everywhere. Yeah, so if you've got little baggies of stuff like this, don't tip them all out on the table. it's not a good idea. But if you are daft enough to do that, this is a really good way of picking them up. There we go. Oh, sticky bags. I dislike sticky bags. There we go. Put those back in there. And stick those back in there. Take these off the sticky bit. There we go. So yeah, I've got those, which are very frozen with skulls. I've got these kind of, these are glass beads, but they've got like, can you see they've got like beading on top of them? They're really pretty and they're really unusual shapes. They're not just round, they're like, I've got teardrops, barrels, boxes, all sorts. They sent me these, which are gorgeous. These are little hematite cubes and stars. Focus! There we go. I've got these, which are just so pretty. Strings of beads. This is a multicoloured one. This is black. This is, sorry, that's black and purple, like oil slick. This is like black and blue. And then I've got a jet black one. These are all from my goddaughters. They picked these especially for me. Do you think they know me well? So I've got those. I've got these absolutely gorgeous beads. I don't think this will pick up on camera, but these are actually purple and they've got glitter in them. They're purple glass with glitter. You can just about see it there. In order to catch the glitter in the light, I have to catch the lights, but you can kind of see it there. So those are gorgeous and they're square, which is unusual. I've got these amazing rosebuds. Look at these! Oh, they're cute. I was going to make a hairband out of this, I have to admit, but they're very, very heavy. Like, seriously heavy. Like, just one is way too heavy for a hairband. So I couldn't wear 7, which is a shame because they look awesome. But yeah, I've got those. So I can hang those on something as well. I've got these little like charms and things, like when I've had Pagan Box or Crafting Magic Box or Pagan Parcel, or sometimes even the ones that Anna Brimbles sends in the Brimbles box. I've had some like this, witchy type charms, which again, they're meant to be planner charms, but I can hang them on my Shambles, can't I? I've got old necklaces and things that have broken. Look at that beautiful colour. It's just so pretty. I've got matte black beads, which I thought would be interesting. You know, I mean, primarily I want sparkle, but those would be interesting. I've got loads of these little bracelet type things because for some reason people keep giving them to me. So I've got a pink one, a blue one, a white one, a purple one. I've got a red one somewhere. All sorts of bits and pieces like that. And I don't tend to wear these because they're nearly always too tight. I only wear ones that have got stuff like this on it, where it's, because I've got big chunky gnome wrists. I do not have slender wrists, people. I can't even get watch straps to fit me. And I've got these pretty ones. These are all iridescent, like Aurora Borealis type ones. This is another one from my goddaughters. I was going to make them into a pair of earrings, but they're a bit too big for earrings. So I think what I'll do is use one on my suncatcher and turn the other one into a necklace. Because I think that on a black thing. It's a Tree of Life. Let me show you something. There we go. You can see what it is now. It's pretty. I've got 2 of them. So I thought I could turn one into a necklace and put one on my catcher. So how about if we put one on one of these? That would be nice. Where's the long one? So I can put that. See, this is what I want to do. I just want to sit with my bits and go, oh, that's pretty. I could hang that on there. I don't want to be too formulaic about it, if you like. I just want to be a bit kind of random about it. So there you go, there's that. Instant dangle charm for the window. Instant. Done. Finished. Just needs a thing on the end to attach it, and Bob's your uncle. So what kind of... that is an open loop at the end, so I'm not going to be able to put wire on it because it's an open loop. Paper clips. Paper clips would work. Check that out. There you go, instant charm, hangy-on-y thing. Hang it up, pretty, sparkly, dangly in the window. Da-da. I might get silver paper clips because I'm that kind of a nerd. So there's one. That one I'm going to turn into a necklace, so I'll put that one there. This is, oh, I got a white bead there. Some white beads and purple beads, and I got this iridescent string. Now this string is not very good. It's because it's embroidery thread. It's lurex. Is that what they call it? Yeah, lurex. But there's no strength to it at all. But I could. See, I've got this in about. I've got 4 different colours of this. I've got a silver one somewhere as well. So little bits of that here and there. What else have we got? So that's basically a charm in its own right, but I think it could be. I think it could be longer. So how about if we take that off there, because it's on one of these keyring type things. Use this short one to make it a bit longer. So, what's on the other end of that? Yeah, that's an ordinary loop. So, I put that on there, like that. So that's made that longer, and I don't know if that'll fit in there. Sorry, I know you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm just putting bits together. It's not difficult, it's really not rocket science. There you go. Ta-da! 2 charms. So that started off as a little planner charm, and all I've done is added a bit of, I'll call it broken necklace, but it wasn't really broken. I took it off deliberately because the necklace was too long. So there's 2 charms. I've got these, like this is a beautiful bracelet, but it broke. But these are really pretty. They're all iridescent kind of gemstones in the middle. So that would be cool. It's really just a case of getting them together and saying, okay, what's going to work with what? I've got these lovely gold ones. These are hair ties, which of course I can't wear because no way is that going to go round my dreads ever in a million years. But the beads are really pretty. They're gold. Ambery kind of iridescent Aurora Borealis type. Hi, Card Chick. Oh, newbie. Everybody pick on the newbie. Haha. Hi, Shaz. Oh, I was just talking about you, Shaz. Do you remember this? You sent me that for Christmas, I think about 2 years ago. And I love it. I love the bracelet because it fits me. But the dangles get caught in absolutely flipping everything. So that's one of the things I was going to do, was take these off so I can use these. Now, have I got a bit of something I can hang them on? Bit of something. Would they work on there, do you think? Not. Oh, yeah, they might actually. No, that's not going to work. Could do with some more bits of wire, I think. Just plain wire. That's the one thing that I'm missing, is just bits of plain wire. I could put them on here, I think. Put a couple on here, because these are quite big. Can't really see that, can you? Because it's white and silver. But I could maybe hang them on something like that. You heard about bracelets, Shaz? Shabby, you're going to make a shambles as well? Yeah, they're cool, aren't they? Claire actually made one. I don't think they're shell. Oh, they might be mother of pearl. I don't know. Shaz gave it to me. Ask her. Are they mother of pearl? They might be. They're kind of iridescent, but they're not as shiny as I would expect mother of pearl to be. But I have worn it several times. But honestly, this just drives me insane that they get caught in absolutely everything, and especially when they get caught in my dreads. I'm just so not up for that. I get so mad with it. So I love my bracelet. But I'm going to make it a tad more practical so I can actually wear it. Because I like wearing things. I don't know about you guys, but if somebody goes to the trouble of making me something and then sending it to me, just because they know I'm going to like it, like Shaz did with this, I want to wear it because it reminds me of that person then, and you know. Shazan, she's here, Shazan Doodle from up north. You know, if somebody, like I say, if somebody makes something for me like this, then I want to wear it. I don't want it sitting in a box because every time I put it on, it annoys the crap out of me because it gets caught in my hair. So I figure they are shell. Okay. I couldn't tell because they've dulled a little bit where they bang against the crystals, but I've got crystals and bits and things on here, and I really like it because it fits me. She made it big enough to fit me because she's a sweetheart. But I can use my shells in my shambles. This would be easier if I did it with two of these. And could work out which hand is my dominant hand. See, I take these off. My shells can live on my shambles, where they'll be all pretty and I can admire them. And I can wear my bracelet again without it getting caught in stuff. See, I'm a genius. I don't like having lots of pretty things that I can't wear. Window bling, that's right. Well, I've got this huge expanse of window. I mean, the window itself runs almost from the ground up to the ceiling. Well, it runs up to the ceiling. It doesn't quite run to the ground, it's just above knee height. But you see that expanse of window there? This windowsill comes to sort of my mid-thigh because it's a very low ceiling. Like literally just outside the window. If Maddie stands outside the window, she can put her nose at the bottom of the window. That's how low the window is. And then above this, it's got another piece like that. So the window is actually that big. That's a lot of window. So I've got a whole this much window up here that I can decorate because it won't block the light. Because I'm not overlooked in that window at all, anywhere. So I've just got thin net curtains, like voiles up. I haven't got proper... They're not net curtains, they're voile curtains. Just for a little bit of something there at night, because I don't like staring out a black window at night. Because, you know, scrying and things, you start seeing stuff. Plus next door's cat keeps running up and down the fence and Maddie goes mental. So... But this is just too pretty to leave sitting in a drawer because I can't wear it. So I could do with getting some chain. Just some long, like garden chain type stuff. Because then I can hang these on there and, you know, that would be really pretty. And now I've got a bracelet I can actually wear, look. The other reason I don't wear these kind of bracelets is because although I love the dangles when I'm filming, yeah, not a good idea. Now this one doesn't get caught so much, the beads don't get caught, but these things get caught in everything. Like this has got a key, these charms, they get caught in everything. So those can come off. Now I can't quite, oh, this might be a bit tricky because they haven't been put together properly. Nope, maybe not. Maybe it'll work. So there you go, there's another dangle charm I can use. This is so much fun. Go pilfer your jewellery boxes. That one doesn't get caught on stuff, so I can leave that one on. My shoe I love, but it gets caught on everything, so that's coming off. There we go. I got some new links for these if I need them. That can come off. Got a flower. That doesn't get caught, so I'll leave that one on. These big ones don't get caught. My skull doesn't get caught. I think we're good with that one, actually. My little angel doesn't get caught. So now I can wear that one without it getting caught in stuff, but I won't put it on just now because it's jangly. I'm getting quite a collection going. So this is my collection of stuff. I'm going to put that on a necklace. I'll put that on separately. I've got this one so far. under my pentacle. And of course I've got my red ones that Pam made me that are already hung up, and my little what are they called? Goodness me. Broomsticks. That's what I want. That's what I'm talking about. Broomsticks. Right, this one. This kind of needs a big charm. What can I put on this one? Ooh, look at that. That'll go. That might actually have come off there in the first place. No, it can't have because that was a bracelet. Right. Let's put that on there. Whoops. Oh, it would help if I could see what I was doing. There we go. There's one. This is so much fun. Isn't that pretty? What a lovely colour. So there's another one. Now these are on quite strong plastic stuff. So I don't think I need to take these off. I think these can stay in the things where they are. So what should we put on this one? Ooh, how about that dragon? This was from a, you know those cheap necklaces that you get on black cords in the market for £1? That's what he was. I've got another one that's got a red jewel. He's quite heavy though. He might not be okay for... Ooh. Okay. Okay, this will work. Is this not the most fun you can have with some bric-a-brac? It's not even like making jewellery, because when you're making jewellery, well, when I'm making jewellery, I want everything to match. It's all got to match. It's all got to be the right size. I've got to have everything, you know, if I've got a gemstone in the middle, it's got to go out and, you know, it's got to be symmetrical and stuff like that. And, oh, I drive myself crazy. I literally drive myself crazy. But this is just putting cute charms on strings of stuff, isn't it? This is so much fun. Yes, that's the other thing. I've got a lot of, I mean, I've got some beautiful jewellery from my mum and my gran. Some of it obviously is precious jewellery that you wouldn't do anything with other than wear or keep in a box, unfortunately. But I've got a lot of costume jewellery, a huge amount of costume jewellery that's like, it's really pretty, absolutely gorgeous, but it's worthless. It's only worth something for sentimental value. Why have it shoved in a box? Why not have it out where you can admire it, you know? I've got some beautiful crystal necklaces that they're not my taste. I would never wear them. Maybe, yeah, I think I've worn one of them. I wore once to a Christmas party or something. But that's the kind of time that you might wear one. Not generally day to day or anything. And I don't go to special events. So what on earth is the point in that? But, you know, I would really like to have them where I can see them and not just like hung in my bedroom on a display. I'd like to have them hanging where I can admire them. Look at that pretty purple button. I reckon we can use him. I'm just thinking it might go nicely with this string of glitzy bead. Although I really like these beads, I'm tempted to turn these into a necklace because they're just so unique. They're rectangular in length, and oh, look at that, there you go. Can you see that one there? You can see the sparkle in it. It's purple glass with glitter in it. It's just so pretty. I think I might have to make that into a necklace. That might not be going in the window. I suppose I could make it into a necklace and then hang it in the window. I'll put that in my keeps box over there. And then I've got all these, which came off. These came off cushions. Because, you know, you buy cushions and they've got these pretty hanging decorations, and then you have dogs, and within 20 minutes, at least half of them have been ripped off. So I saved all the beads. And what I've noticed with a lot of these, like this one, in between the, like to keep these apart, you can't really see that, can you? To keep these roses apart on the thread, what they've done is they've put bits of, it's like plastic tubing in between. So if you had white straws, or not even white, just those thin straws that you give to children, you could buy a couple of boxed drinks for 20p and chop up the clear straws that come with those and use them to put things so they can hang like spaced from each other, if that makes sense. Yeah, charity shops, thrift stores, absolutely. These may also get turned into a necklace because I absolutely love this. It's so pretty. They're hematite stars and cubes. That may become a necklace as well. These are cool. These are matte black beads. Let's see what we can do with these crystally ones. Don't tip them out. Oh, well, no, hang on a minute. Let's clear the decks a little bit first. This is really pretty. That would be nice with that bead, that purple button. So let's thread that onto there. Back up there and down through there. And somehow we should be able to tie this off in a knot at the back. Like that. Oops. Whoops. Let's not do that. There we go. String of beads, button. How much more simple do you need it to be? Huh? String of beads, button. Let's put... Oh, I haven't really got enough. Let's put... That could actually have done with being put through the other way. Let me just redo that. Oops, tweezers. There we go. Okay. If I do I can't see what I'm doing properly. The light's too bright. Okay. I weave it that way. Ah, so fiddly. Okay, now that'll hang straight. And then I can put... Oh, that's a pretty one. I want something purpley-ish. Do I want purple or do I want crystally? Choices. Ooh, that's a paperclip. That's not even a charm, that's a paperclip. But it's useless as a paperclip, it's just a bit of decoration stuff. See, it doesn't hold, it bends too much. It's like aluminium. In fact, it's not much thicker than tin foil, to be honest. But it's supposed to be a paperclip. But it's really pretty. So, how about if we use a bit of this. Scissors. Where are my scissors? Did I not bring any scissors over with me? I thought I had scissors with me. This'll do. Oops, can't see what I'm doing. The trouble with unbreakable thread and breakable invisible thread is you can't actually see it. So let's hook that through there, like that. And then so fiddly. Are you impressed? I don't normally have the patience for this kind of stuff. Yes, I've seen quite a few actually made of plastic bottle caps that have been spray painted. And they've literally just taken the plastic bottle cap, drilled a hole in the top and bottom, spray painted it and hung it on string. Okay, there we go. There's that. That. There's 1, 2, 3. Where's the other end? Oh, there's the other end. Hang on. Can't see what I'm doing because it's invisible thread. Da, 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 da. Oh dear. Seriously, how are you supposed to do anything with invisible thread? Too hard. I've lost the end now. Where's the end? There we go. There's the end. And there's the end. All right, let's hold these two here. tie a knot in this bit here. Oh dear, I was not made for fiddly work. It's times like now, I wish I had you know, those mad surgeon skills where they twiddle it around and sew it and twiddly. Yeah. Mad surgeon skills would be awesome right now to tie a knot in this thing. Oh, mummy. Okay. Come on. You can do this. You've got this. Come on. Breathe. Breathe. Okay, now it's knotted, but it's not knotted where I want it to be knotted. Seriously. Who invented this stuff? This stuff must have been invented by a man. There's no way a woman would have invented something that tangled this badly. Because we're the ones who hear, can you untangle this for me? All right, we're getting there. No, we're not getting there. Oh, yes, we might be getting there. We might be getting... I think I've done it. I think I've got a knot. Yay! I've got a knot. Okay. Oh, that was a game and a half. All right, now I've got a knot. Chop off these long bits. Make sure I do it on the right side of the knot. And now we can thread those bits through here. Can't see what I'm doing. There we go. And instead of trying to be clever with it, I've got a knot and I've got a loop and I've got a heavy thing on the end. So I'm just going to grab the loop and I'm going to grab the heavy thing on the end and I'm going to put one through the other and I'm going to call it a day. There we go. Now I've got my sparkly beads with a button and a cool flowery thing hanging on the end. That was a job and a half. Right. I really like these. I think I might leave these as they are, you know. The meter-long threads. I've got two of them. I suppose I could take one apart and use the other one, but I actually kind of like them the way they are, actually. If I loop that through there, I could have... Oh, I could hang shells on one end, so it's like a D shape. Hang shells on the bottom and have the top just as it is. Or, what can I do? Ooh, I've got too many options now. I'll think about that one. What else have I got here? This has got a nice long plastic hangy bit on it. So what can we do with that nice long hangy bit? How about we put that? Yeah, I like the black and white there. That's cool. And that. And ooh, we've got a little heart-shaped one there. That's cute. And maybe a little tiny one on the end. Yeah, I like that. And then put that back round through there. Back up and wrap it round. Whoops. And we need a dangly. Oh, let's put a, no, snowflake's not going to be big enough. That would be pretty if I've got long enough pins. I don't have my pins out because I don't have my jewellery making stuff out. I've only got my pin. Oh, I've got my plastic bits here. What can I hang on there? These are buttons. I completely forgot you were all there. I was just talking to myself for a minute there. I hope you appreciate that. These are all buttons. Oh, perfect. That'll do. I've got a little candy skull girl with a little sparkly pink bow. I've got purple shoes with sparkly bits on, of course. See the glitter? I've got a little book of shadows. Super glue. Oh, super glue. I love super glue. Super glue is my new best friend. That, particularly the new gel one that doesn't stick your fingers together. Like a little witch. She's cool. I've got a little clock. Alice in Wonderland type clock. Ooh, I've got an Alice in Wonderland necklace somewhere that my friend sent me that I absolutely love, but it's not the kind of necklace you would wear. It's more of a ornate necklace. Little black cat, little black cauldron, a little sparkly magic, black magic, a little, ooh, a conical hat. Oh, now I'm sport for choice. Do I go for the conical hat or do I go for the bat? I go for the conical hat, actually. I like the conical hat. I'm going to take the loop off because that won't stay on the... These are all junk metal, so I can't wear them, you see. I would happily wear that as a necklace if it was sterling silver, but it's junk metal. It'll make my neck itch. So I'm going to thread my plastic through there. This is that bracelet plastic. I don't know what they call it. What's it called, Shaz? Not the stretchy stuff, just the plastic stuff that you make bracelets with. Okay, then I'll just thread that up there, just to secure it. And I should be able to loosen that off a little bit and then tie it round. Yeah, this would be much easier if I could decide which hand was my dominant hand, really. It's so difficult when you don't really know if you're left or right-handed. Because you would think, if I was right-handed, this would be my dominant hand, would be my right hand, this would be where I would do my tricky stuff. But no, I'm actually better at doing tricky stuff with my left hand, because I'm naturally left-handed. Oh, there. Ooh, well, let's poke that bit. I don't want to cut it off, so I'll just poke that bit up through that bead so it doesn't show. Because these knots can come undone. They kind of slip over time with this plastic stuff. So I just want to push it up into the bead, like that, so it doesn't show, but it's not cut off too short. There we go. The black and white one with a conical hat on the end, and these are all different lengths because they're all different numbers of beads. I'm enjoying this so much. Oh. And then like these little plastic things, these little plastic buttons, like there's a, look at that cute little hat. Isn't that adorable? Little sparkly witch's hat. Like these, I can easily put these on some of this thread because they're plastic. They're so light. They're just buttons. Could put it on one of these and just hang them as short charms. So not everything has to be a long dangly charm. But obviously with the length of the window, long dangly charms are preferable. So here's my little bat. I'm going to put my bat on a bead, on a thingy there. I've probably got another bit of no. I need a bit of chain for him, like an old necklace or something. I've probably got an old necklace that I can pop him on. Or even just, oh, hang on now. Because I'm going to use these beads anyway. They're slightly stretchy, but because this is really, really light, he's only a tiny little bat. Oh, that's a clasp. I can pull that apart. Hang on. Because he's only a little tiny bat, I should be able to... come on, come apart. No, okay. Well, you're supposed to slide, so why aren't you sliding? Slidey, slidey. He's only very light, so he shouldn't be too heavy for this. He shouldn't cause it to stretch. For those who are concerned about my eyes, by the way, because I'm doing crazy things with bits of metal that could fly all over the place, I am actually wearing glasses. Bonus of having to wear glasses is you don't need to wear protective eyewear. Okay, that doesn't want to come undone. That's going to take a little bit more prying than I thought. Because I can't get it out of... This is a tin clasp. So I've got to unprise the clasp and I can't get it open. So that's going to take a bit more thought. But essentially, put it on there, put the little gold beads on with a little knot, hang the bat on the end, ta-da. That'll do. Now that's annoying me that I can't get that apart now. Okay. Time to break out the big guns. If I can find it. Where's my knife? Where's Stanley? Here, Stanley. Stanley, Stanley, where are you, Stanley? Stanley's gone walkabout. Stanley is my Stanley knife. Box cutter, to those of you across the pond. We call them Stanley knives here. And my Stanley knife has gone walkabout. Where is he? That's not good. He should be here somewhere. Is he underneath where you're sitting? No. Oh, I haven't been checking chat. I'm sorry. Oh, you're not chatting. Okay, you're all colouring, are you? All right then. Huh. I don't know where my Stanley knife is. That's not good. Ooh. Wonder if that'll work. Oh, come on, you fiend. This was not meant to come apart. Come on. There. Twist. Nope. It's not having it. It's just not having it. And if I try to do that anymore, I'm probably going to stab myself or something. I need my Stanley knife to put it in between the two bits and twist it. I've managed to squish it. But not in actually any meaningful way where it would actually like come apart properly. No, I'll have to leave that one. But that's the idea. I'm going to use the bits and the bat. I think the bat goes nicely with that black and gold. I've got another one here. Wonder if that one will come apart easier. No, that's got a tin clasp on it as well. So I could do the same thing with that and put something else on the bottom of that one. What else have I got? I've got this. This is really pretty. Now see, I like this and I would happily wear it as a necklace. I would happily turn this into a necklace because it's gorgeous. But I would get it caught in my hair and then it would break and beads everywhere. So that's not going to happen. Let's put, what should we put on the bottom of this one? These longer ones, I feel like they need bigger charms on the bottom. I love these little snowflakes, but I think the snowflakes would be better for shorter charms. Or, no, that'd be too much bling. Listen to me, too much bling. As if there is such a thing. What I was thinking, I could get, ooh, a skull. A skull. 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 Two skulls. Two skulls. Any more skulls? Oh, I've got 4 skulls. Oh gosh, now I might have to make a bracelet out of that one. These skulls are so cute though. Look. They're pretty. Too much bling, I know, right? What was I thinking? Could make like a totem pole head thing. That would be funny. Totem pole head thing. No, that doesn't sit right. It needs something in between. So how about some of these little white ones? To make it sit right. Make it sit right? Ah, there we go. So I'm putting little white ones in between the skulls because the skulls are a funny shape, as skulls tend to be. So they're kind of that with a kind of that shape. Oh my god, they're that shape. So I'm putting a bead here so that they don't tip up and do weird stuff. Foxy! Yeah, we've been on for hours. How long have we been on for actually? Hour and a half we've been on. We're performing surgery. Blimey, there's a lot of people in. Hello everybody. We are performing surgery on old bits of jewellery and stuff. MacGyver is in the house. The one on there. See a little white one there. See, now they sit right, see? You can't see. See, now they sit straight. You've been at work, Tracy. Goodness me. Let's put a little square one, because that's interesting. And then we'll put how about one of these big old crystals on the end? No, that doesn't match. We'll put, come on, what have we got? What have we got? Ooh, I've got all these, haven't I? I don't want anything too ornate. Those are ornate. Don't want anything too ornate. I want something plain, but not too ornate. I like that zipper. I kept that because I liked it. Look, it's a really nice, chunky, thick zipper. You know what? I'm going to use it. I so am. Oh dear. Oops. Ooh, that was stronger than I thought it was going to be. There we go. I don't care that it's a bit of metal zipper. I like it. And if I like it, it can go on my dangly things, right? So we'll wrap that around. You can't really knot this plastic stuff very well, so you've got to really secure it. So you kind of have to wrap it and knot it and wrap it and knot it and then thread it back up through where it came from. Did I say that the last time we did this? Possibly. Oh yes, I did, because we were all waiting for Shazan to tell us what it's called. I'm making charms to go on my Shambles trace. To go in my witchy corner. How? How did that even happen? Okay. Oh. No. That way. You know what's just as hard to work with as invisible plastic thread? Or invisible thread? Invisible plastic stuff. Come on. I know you want to. Don't anybody breathe. Helps if you open your tweezers. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, it's like a giant game of Twister. Ha! There we go. Goodness me. Big pudgy gnome hands, not made for fiddly work. That Mr. Scooby having a moan? There you go, that's pretty, I like that. A bit of zipper, a bit of an old zip. So what have we got? Oops, got sparkles everywhere. So we've got, these are kind of Aurora Borealis type black with colours. And I've got some skulls and white beads. And then my silver zipper thing on the end. So that one. And then we've got the black beads with white iridescent and my little conical hat. For those who missed it, these silver charms and things are junk jewellery, which I can't wear because it makes me itch. I can only wear sterling silver. I can't even wear this for too long because the metal on it makes me itch. But I'm okay for like a couple of hours. I just can't wear it all day or whatever. And then I've got this beautiful petrol oil slick type colour one. And I've got a little button on the bottom there. Need to chop that little bit off. It's sticking out there. There we go. It's got a nice button which is kind of glitzy. It's not just a plain button, it's like glitzy. And then it's got, this is a paper clip. Little flowery paper clip. And they're all different lengths, you see, so they'll hang at different levels. And then I've got, whoops, I've got this green one. I like this green one, this is pretty. Look at that beautiful colour. This is a gorgeous bracelet. I'm almost tempted to turn it back into a bracelet actually because it really is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful colours. And that green charm is actually, that green is actually not part of the bracelet. It was a separate necklace, but it matches. It's almost exactly the same colour. I might fix this bracelet, I don't know. And this could almost be a matching necklace. Oh, that could be a bracelet and necklace set, couldn't it? All it needs is a clasp and a chain. Ooh. But for now, I can hang it on my Shambles till I want to wear it. And then I've got this one. This is an old bracelet with little Aurora Borealis iridescent style crystal things in it, little flowerets. And this is an old dragon that came off one of those cheap market necklaces, you know, the black thread necklaces. And then this one is part of my necklace that I'm now wearing my necklace, see, because it fits me now. It was ridiculously long. So I hung this Tree of Life charm on it, which is really light. It's huge, but it's really light. And then I've just put a paper clip on the end because I don't have anything to put on this, but a paper clip will do because all I want to do is be able to hang it on something. So I've got that, that's a nice long one as well. And then I've got this one, which this bit was, I think it was a planner charm. I think it came in either the pagan box or perhaps one of Mrs. Brimble's boxes. I can't remember exactly. But it was a planner charm originally, like that. And all I've done is I've put another piece of this necklace in the middle to make it a little bit longer. Like that. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dangles just out of stuff that I had lying around. And these, again, I could just knot this spare bit of plastic onto a paper clip. Just tie a knot in it and put a paper clip on it. Because it doesn't have to be anything magical, anything amazing to hang it on. You just need to be able to hang it. So a paper clip will do, as long as it'll take the weight. And A vertical paperclip that way will take a lot of strength. If you hung it that way, it would bend, but vertically it'll take a lot of weight. Pagan Parcel. Yeah, I think it was Pagan Parcel. I get confused with them because there's so many. Aren't they cool? So these are all ready to hang on my Shambles. And I've still got all of this. This one I think I'll make into a necklace because I really like those beads. And I don't know if I'll do the same with that. I might just string them on a thing actually. I don't know. They're really beautiful, but I think I would break something like that and then I would lose the beads and I would be very mad. I prefer chains because if chains break, it's easier to fix them. Whereas if beads come off, then you're stuck really, aren't you? You can't, your beads go everywhere. Oh, right. These I need to find. I've got some more of this plastic thread stuff, and I think that's what I need to put these on. But I actually made a necklace and some earrings out of these already because they're so pretty. Look at this. You can put the, because they've got holes in either side. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but they're really, oh goodness me. So they're really pretty crystals. Mirrors on the back, but they've got holes at either end. There. So you can hang them vertically. So I could make, I've actually made a pair of earrings that look like, that with a little snowflake charm on the end. Because I've got a snowflake necklace and I wear them with my snowflake necklace, you see. We can make those, just make them longer. But I need to get my plastic thread out. I'm going to have to find the rest of my plastic thread. Because the unbreakable thread is okay, but it's a bit fiddly to work with. It's easier to sew with that stuff than it is to thread things on here. Oh no, is my sticky gone? Don't tell me my sticky's broken. Oh, sticky's broken, sticky's broken. Oh, it's okay. I've got another bag here. It's all right. Panic over. There we go. Now they're not going to go everywhere. So, oh, I've got another one here. Haven't used this one yet. What should we put on that one? Actually, I wanted to use one of those big crystals. How about one of these? Ooh, I know. Hold that thought. Just hold that thought a minute. Because I have because I'm me, I buy cheap tapped Christmas decorations that look like this and then I leave them hung up all year. I've got them on my lights. They're ooh, hang on, you're going to be upside down. Whoops. They are, ooh. See my lights up there? They're snowflakes. And I've got these little things hung all over them. How about if we, oh, where did that go? There it is. How about if we hang one of these? Ew, I can't see. See-through crystals, clear plastic. This is going well. Okay, wrap it round. Put it through. Wrap it round. And tie a knot. You'll notice when I'm tying off this plastic stuff, rather than just tying once, like wrapping once and doing a slip knot, I'm wrapping twice and then doing a slip knot. The double thing, I think it's called, think back to your knot stays. Is it a shank? I believe it's called. You know when you do a right over left, left over right knot? That's a square knot. If you do a right over right, right over right knot, that's a granny knot. If you do a right over right, it's a slip knot. And if you do a right over right, it's a shank. And then you get like half shank and all those kind of things. I want to say sheep shank, but that doesn't sound right. Anyway, this plastic stuff, it causes more friction if you wrap it twice and then put it through. So not just a sheep shank. It is a sheep shank, isn't it? I wanted to say sheep shank, but it didn't sound right. So yeah, obviously left if you're left-handed, but most knots are taught right-handed, so you learn right over right and you just automatically transpose it. It's like playing clarinet. You get the music in the wrong key and you just automatically read it differently. Yeah, right over right is a slip knot. Right over right, right over right is a granny knot. Right over right, left over right. Right over left it should be. Let's try that one again. I'm trying to remember now. It's years since I've done knots. I had to learn 73 different knots for my warrant officer's badge. Right over left is a slip knot. Right over left is a granny knot. Right over left over right is a square knot. Right over left is a half shank, I think. And then a right over left over right is a sheep shank. Something like that anyway. Claire knows knots. Claire, are you a scout leader or something? Do you do brownies like Sophie does? So that's usually where you learn knots, isn't it? I was an air cadet. I was in the ATC. That's how I learned knots. Not that we ever used them for anything. There you go. Cheap Christmas decoration. I think I bought these in the supermarket and they were like 20 in a bag. They're only acrylic, they're not like proper crystal. They were 20 in a bag for £1. I might even have got them in Poundland actually. But that's pretty, isn't it? It looks like a crystal even if it's only acrylic. And I've got some proper... Oh, a guide. I think it's really pretty. Even though it's not a crystal, it gives off prisms. So there you go, there's all my dangles. So eventually it'll kind of look sort of like that with dangly bits hanging down and dragons and things and conical hats, and I've got a pentacle there and a tree of life and a pentacle there and a little green thing and a button and a flower and pretty! It's going to look cool. And I'm just going to hang them across this thing. I'm not going to try and make it arty or symmetrical or anything. I'm just going to hang them. And if they tangle, they tangle, because I think they look pretty when they tangle. So there you go. That is the beginnings of my shambles. I need to do something with the ends of these to make them hangable off of something. But we don't need to see that on camera. We do not need to see me doing that on camera, because there will be a lot of swearing when that happens. Because these are shorter than they were. I'll probably have to tie them around a pencil or something. So I'll put actually, one of these would be good. It's a paintbrush, because they're tapered. So if you wrap it round there, you can like wrap it round, tie a knot, wrap it round, tie a knot, and then because it's tapered, it'll just slide off. So that's what I'll do. But I won't do that on camera, because there will be swearing involved with that. And I can't really see what I'm doing under this bright light anyway. The studio light is a bit too bright for me to see what I'm doing. Ironically. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with those. I think they're going to look cool. I will put them in my box of bits. Like I say, I'm not really worried if they get tangled up a bit, because I'm going to take them out and hang them. There's not going to be any arty-farty stuff. We're just going to hang them so that they look pretty. And then I've got these little bits of silver stuff that I can use. See, that'd be cool for a long... Ooh, my little bat would look cute on that. I hung my little bat on there. Look, isn't he adorable? There you go, I've got a little short one now. Don't knock the short ones, because you need short ones as much as you need really big ones. So if I put my loose beads in that one, this is stuff that has not yet been turned into... Oh, that's my necklace. This is stuff that has not yet been turned into... Oh, I forgot about those. Anything. Put those in there because they get tangled in everything. My buttons. My little beads. Oh, I'll leave those out because I'm going to find my Stanley knife in a minute and break those open. I'll hit them with a hammer if I have to get them open. But I think that would be cute. Those gold beads with the silver will look really pretty. Because I have a lot of, if you haven't noticed, I'm a winter. Yeah, I know, with red hair I should be an autumn. Everybody keeps telling me that. But I am one of the few people who can wear navy blue. I am a winter. I think we need a little bit of some fire in there, don't you? Need some. We need some of the red spectrum. Anyway, right. So I'm going to stop the recording because I'm done with that for the day, I think, and I shall be a second for those of you who are staying. So if you've been watching the live show, thank you very much, and if you are watching the replay, don't forget to subscribe because I do this pretty much every week. Just not always random bits of jewellery.